Welcome to another video by Dan Hayden with 12 Red Tech. This is the DELL Optiplex 990. That is the side view. Here we have the front view, and you'll notice it has the little Optiplex 990 in the upper right, power button on the left, and we have the SD card reader plus a bunch of other card formats that can be read in there. Also, you'll notice it's a low power usage unit. You can tell that immediately by the CD-ROM, which is the low profile. Looks like it's out of a laptop. And there's the front of the unit. And here is the back of the unit. We have the quick release, so you can take these out and put cards in if you need add-in cards. That's the USB 3.0. That's the DisplayPort adapter if your new monitor supports DisplayPort for higher quality picture. Then we have a COM port, the older VGA monitor support built in on board. And we have the speaker port and the microphone or input port, which is adjustable by the software that comes from Dell. And then we have the power supply. It has the fancy test your power supply to see if it's functional button on the back. How many times have you ever wondered if it's the power supply that's gone bad? Well, there you go. And then the quick release latch. And then tilt down, pull on it, and the inside of the case. And notice how easy it is with one hand to put this case back together, just like that. As simple as that, with one hand. And take it apart, with one hand. No more wrestling with your case. There's the power supply. You'll notice up on the top is the registration code, the serial number for Windows. And then on the top over here they have the service tag, an express service code sticker that's easily visible on the top. And they're using a larger font now, which makes it easier to read. And then over here on the back, you'll see the express service code and service tag sticker on the back of the unit. And we have up here the quick release if you wanted to take out and service or add a CD-ROM or other device. And we have the hard drive trays down here if you wanted to add or if you wanted to service your hard drives. These are the 2.5-inch variety found inside laptops. If you slide this out, this special tray allows you to put in the smaller drive, and you'll see here it's SATA, and it's the small 2.5 variety. If it was the 3.5, it would go out to here and over to there, but it's the 2.5 which fits right here nice and neatly. This particular setup, see, it just slides right in, just like that. Has two drives. There's the two SATA cables and the two power connectors right there. And they are set up in a mirror configuration. That way if one drive fails, you can continue working and you don't have any downtime with your employees, which you pay lots of money. Go over here, you've got your legacy PCI. You have your PCIe for add-on cards, newer ones, and then you have a PCIe for a video card if you wanted to put upgraded video capabilities in. Although on this particular case, you're not going to put in a gaming card because it is lined up right here, and it hits this particular memory slots. I've attempted to put in the gaming card myself, and I was foiled. So you will have to use a smaller, low-profile video card, which they do have in the market. They're not that expensive. Sub 100 range, as in under 100. And we have the fan in the back, heavy duty. Nice heavy duty fan on the CPU. This is the i7 variety. I don't know if there's a difference in the fan and the cooling fins versus i7 versus i5 or i3. And then you have the memory, which is right here. And the amazing thing about these business systems that Dell's put together, if you look back here, everything's easily accessible. Nothing is hard to get to. It's ridiculously simple. Even the front plate has 3 little tabs here, and then it just pops off. You don't need to have a screwdriver for this stuff, which saves time when you're doing upgrades or repairs. The memory, if you push right here, and then you push the white tab up at the top, just like that, it just goes up, and now the memory slides out just like that. The left side's a little shorter. The right side, which that's transverse, it could be different, but the point is one side is shorter than the other. Shorter versus longer. And if you look at the actual slots, you'll see that's shorter, and then as it goes up, that's longer. So you would put in the shorter end first down towards the bottom, seat it, and I'm going to try and move my finger out of the way so you can actually see it being seated. There it goes. Right in the slot like that. And then it slides into place a little better. I keep my finger on it so it doesn't fall out. And then I'm doing this one-handed. So I press, pops into place. I go up here to the top. Put my finger at the top, I press, and it snaps into place. And then I put my finger in the middle, I press hard, and then I wiggle just a little bit, not too much because you don't want to snap the memory or anything, but you're seating the memory, and you're making sure it's seated. Another way to double check is to make sure that the white fin is all the way down, pressed down into the side of the memory, and down here you would press up, and I'm pressing up on it, and it's fully seated, and the memory is in there firmly, and I've double checked it. And when you're pressing hard enough. I don't think you can see it there, but I put a little indentation in my thumb. You're giving it a good press. It's just a wiggling, you don't want to do too much. The method is the same over here, and if you were adding memory, you could add it into these 2 slots here. To figure out the exact configuration, which it has to be, you would check with a memory configurator on Dell's website, or you could go to crucial.com and check with their memory configurator, and you can call them on the phone and they will also provide advice. The configurator is accessible through www.12red.com's website. That's 12red.com. So that's pretty much it. That is the Dell Optiplex 990, the flagship Dell Optiplex workstation. It's actually a desktop, it's not considered a workstation, that they are selling to business customers. I highly recommend this, even if you're a home user, because of the simplicity of maintaining this unit. You can get up to a 5-year pro support warranty, and you basically have a 5-year hassle-free computer. Dan Hayden, 12 Red Tech, www.12red.com.